if Russia is behind those
A
attacks.
St. Louis woman who fled Ukraine nearly 10 years ago is sharing her experience living in the country during a similar period of tension and turmoil. New tonight at 5, News 4's Gabriela Vidal has her story and her fears as loved ones still living there brace for conflict.
7 years ago.
An album of precious, cherished memories.
Actually, those are my cousins, my mom.
But Katya Bulsanova says growing up as a child in Soviet-era Ukraine was far from picture perfect.
We are Protestants, so we should be terminated or eliminated. You should not exist.
Katya and her family overcame the struggles of Russian control, the fall of the Soviet Union, and the period of crime and poverty that came after it. But eventually, Katya set her sights to the United States.
I was 33 when I left, and I left to the States because my husband, he lives here. He's a Ukrainian as well.
Katya left the Ukraine in 2013, eventually settling here in St. Louis. But those who stayed behind would later become victim to Russia's invasion of the Ukraine.
And then in 2014, they invaded Crimea. No one expected that this can happen because we always considered Russians as our brother. And they took our friend captive, and I spent probably like 5-6 hours with his eyes closed, and he didn't know that he will survive.
Were you emotional because this was happening in your home?
Yeah, of course. I don't know how many tears I shed and how many prayers I said. I don't know how many. Sorry.
In the Ukraine, Katya worked as a teacher, but in looking at the death and turmoil taking place back home, she sought comfort in her new passion for baking.
But yes, that was my therapy.
But fear has started to creep back.
You know, it's hard to believe that it can happen, but you never know.
As the threat of war along the Russian-Ukraine border grows once again.
We all hope that it won't happen. We all hope that our prayers will be heard and it won't happen.
In Tower Grove, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.